Hello friend, I am Naval. You are watching Code with Naval. Welcome to Angular series part 3. In a part 2 we saw folder and file structure. Also we saw how to create a project, how to launch project. In this video we will see how to create a component in a different way, how to use the interpolation for showing a data. In this video we will saw all those things. Let's open the editor. You can see, I'll show you what is the component. I'll close this all thing. You can see inside the src folder we have an app folder. Inside the app folder, the app component is the default component. When we create an application, fresh new application, that time it will create. You can see first file app-routing.model.ts. During the project creation, there we select routing yes. That's why this file is created. Then we can see the second file, css file. Whatever style sheet code we have to write, we can write inside the css file. Then we have a html file. HTML file is responsible to show the visualization data. Then we have a spec.ts file. This file is responsible to perform a unit testing, integration testing. We are not going to perform those in this project. Then next file is a app.component.ts. You can see in this file is the main file, our main file. Here we define a class. Inside a class we define a methods for defining the any operation. You can see here we use the @component. Inside a component we write selector. In this selector we can use anywhere for populating this component. Then we have a template URL. In a template URL we pass the HTML file URL. Then we have a style URL. Here we pass a CSS file URL. All this HTML file and CSS file presenting the same folder. That's why // that particular file name, / that particular file name .css. Here you can see, here define title equal to my dream project. If I open a HTML file, here you can see welcome to interpolation, inside the double quote, simply pass that particular variable title. Let me remove this code. I'll simply remove this code. Okay, and I'll add here one more message. Welcome to project name and also name. Okay, let me create this name variable inside the ts file. I'll simply create name equal to code with Naval. Code with Naval. Okay, let me save this file and you can see immediately reflecting that message on the URL on the browser. So you might be thinking how Angular application understand to call this particular component first. So we have that Angular application default this component present inside the index.html file. You can observe any web application, that web application enter point is the index.html. If I open the index.html file, you can see here we define here app-route. We use here app-route. Here we create a app-route tag. This is app-route is nothing but our selector name, our app component selector name. Whenever we define app-route, in that location app component will be populated. App component inside data will be populated. Okay, that means first our index file is called, then immediately that index file inside we have a app.route, and app.route will be called that particular component. Okay, let me create one more component. For creating a component we have to whenever we have to create a component, this time I would like to create a component inside the app folder. That's why I am creating a right click on an app folder, then open in an integrated terminal. Okay, I will select this, then I can create a component here. I'll simply type here ng g for generate component, g for generate, c for component, and I'll give any component name. I'll give simply first. I'll give first component name and I'll press enter. You can see our component is created, and here you can see here 4 files is created. First one is the HTML, then spec.ts, then ts, then css, and also one file is the updated app.model.ts. Let me see what app.model.ts inside file update. Let me open app.model.ts. You can see here first component. Whenever we add any new component, that component is added inside the app.component.ts also, inside the ng model, inside the declaration. Here that will added automatically. If some cases that will not add, in that scenario you have to add manually that particular component inside the declaration. Okay, now I want to call this component, first component, inside the app component. Let me open app component. Where is the app component.html? I'll simply, I can call that component using selector. For selector, I'll first open that component. Here 4 file is created. You can see here. I'll simply open ts file. Okay, and I'll copy this selector. Okay, let me copy this selector. I'll copy this, and again I'll open app.component.html. I'll paste here and close the tag and save. Now you can see here our first work. That means our first component is also populating inside the app component. Let me change here inside the first component. I'll open this first component. I'll add one message here. Okay, msg. Okay, I'll simply use a shortcut. Open angular, open angular. I'll simply add this open angular. Okay, let me save this file. Then I'll copy this message. I'll open first component.html, and I want to print that message here inside the h1 tag. Simply use the interpolation and paste here message. Now you can see here open angular. It's pretty simple for creating a component. Now you might be thinking you don't need this 4 file, you don't need this spec file, also you don't want to create a every time new folder. Okay, in this time I want to create one component inside the same folder, inside the first folder. Also I don't want this spec file. In that case we have to open terminal. Inside the first we can do simply cd, and we can type here first and press the enter. No need to. Okay, we will locate inside the first folder. Now I want to create here one component without the new folder and also without the spec file. For that I'll simply type ng generate component, g for generate, c for component, and I'll give that component name is second. Okay, for that we have to skip those files. Okay, you can see here in this documentation I already kept that code. Okay, I'll copy this simply. Okay, and I'll paste there. You can see here I added dash skip and then dash flat. Okay, let me click the enter button. You can see here in this time there is no spec.ts file is created. That means we skip that spec.ts file also. Let me check, is there any folder created? No, there is no new folder created for a component. It's it's creating the file existing folder. Okay, also update that particular component inside the model.ts. Now you can understand, in this video you can understand how to create a component, what is the component first of all, then how to create a component, and we can create a component with using a spec file, also without using a spec file. Okay, in a next video we will understand about the model. So let's bye bye.